one of the board members for the FAB. I've been involved with the organization for a while. Broadcasters as a whole, as a community, are the type of people who want to be so vibrantly involved with our communities. And when we gather here, we learn new things, we network, we get to see other broadcasters and share notes and grow together in our respective fields.
So Florida Broadcasters is very important to us because it brings all of us together, radio and television, for the well-being of Florida. And this is our platform to come together and take on any challenges that we may have or that we need to address and make sure that our industry stays healthy and connected, because at the end of the day, what we do is serve the community.
It's a great industry, but the industry's changing, so we've got to learn to be on the mobile and the desktop and all that, just like everybody else is. So we're in that transition. We still have the largest audiences, but we've got to keep up with where not only the millenniums, but young people, old people, retirees are now on the Facebook, on the internet, so we've got to be there.
Millennials have an incredible opportunity to help an industry that could be in a lot of duress, broadcast industry or any media industry, because what you have right now is an industry that is stuck in old habits, whereas a millennial will just pop there with a cell phone and say, nobody's here, I'm going to do this live, it's happening now, and post it to Facebook, do a Periscope, something like that. Those skills are really, really valuable.
You really do have to understand the segment of the market that you're speaking to. For example, I talked about San Antonio, where 83% of the Hispanic population is U.S. born. In Miami, about 75% is foreign born. Mm-hmm. So in order to communicate with them, you have to use different strategies to make sure that they resonate with that particular market.
So Miss Sherry Holiday, one of our award winners of the day.
Yes.
How's it feel?
Oh, it's awesome. Being part of the Florida Association of Broadcasters is just an amazing experience. I'm on the exec comm, and I was able to be the chairman for the past 2 years, and I'm just surrounded by a lot of wonderful people.
I'm the president of Hall Communications, and we are a family-owned radio business. We're headquartered in Lakeland, Florida, which is between Tampa and Orlando. And we've been very involved in the Florida Association of Broadcasters for many years, and it's so humbling to be recognized by this award tonight. And I'm very grateful for the Florida Association of Broadcasters for doing that.
I look at my role as, to some degree, air traffic control of all of our issues that are being considered by Congress in Washington, D.C. We have a team of advocates in Washington, D.C. that when issues of importance to this industry come up, so whether it's the way the fees broadcasters need to pay when they're playing music on the radio, all of those issues come up for consideration on Capitol Hill.
Really enjoyed it. It's always nice to come down to Miami, and it's always nice to be at the Eden Roc, and I've met a lot of nice people and renewed a lot of relationships, so it's always a pleasure to come down here.
Well, our goal is to bring in all the new technology and all the other type things that can tell people, as well as some of our advertisers and partners, like the Florida Lottery, but then we had all these technology things. The world is changing so much, we wanted to cover all the different areas so the TV and the radio stations will know what's out there for them to use.
So we are really at a Kitty Hawk moment in aviation. It's the new jet age, and it's just exciting every day what people are learning to do with drones. And the regulatory environment is changing, people are learning. It's becoming more kind of socially acceptable. I think there's always kind of a fear of new technologies, but people are getting used to it. They'll start seeing them more. They'll start seeing how these things can benefit your everyday life.
There are companies that want their stations to all be like McDonald's, the same in every market, but every market's not the same. The music that's enjoyed in one area might be different than the music that's enjoyed by another area. So I think that if broadcasters can maintain their local identity and stay in touch with their local listeners and audiences, can participate in social media, can be active in social media. They have to be active in social media and stay connected that way. Then I think the future is very, very good because the two complement each other.